All right, man. What's happening, everybody? How y'all feeling over there? We about to get these calls in. Cause I probably will only stream for like an hour. I may go a little over an hour, but I wanted to get a lot of stuff done, so I wanted to go ahead and make sure we got the call started early. Even though right now my software is tripping, it's acting like said my password has changed. I never changed it. But yeah, man, how y'all feeling over there? I mean, overall, my video is uploading right now about how I felt about everything. I mean, you know me, I go position group by position group and everything. And I just break down exactly what I liked, what I hated from the game, and all of that type of stuff. Who to blame the most on. And that was just ugly. It was literally just ugly. That wasn't fun. That wasn't a fun game at all. Teams allows 31.6 points per game. First of all, let me say what's up to everybody. What's good? Razik was good. Was good. Razak. Kelvin. Disappointing offense. 3 turnovers equals no more than 7 points, bro. Atrocious, bro. Shameful. Literally shameful. What's good, Deuce? We're so trash it makes me sick. What's good, the Hawk? What's good, Outlaw King? My boy John Lynch. Things aren't getting any better. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. Got at least 2 more years with this stat. We scored a backwards 31. Oh yeah, it is backwards. It's a mirror image almost. Our defense is counterfeit. Team allows. Yep, just read that one. Cowboys are having our season. That's a good point, Justin. They're literally doing what we thought we should be doing. They're just more offense. We would expect more defense. What's good, Protect? What's good, man? Make sure I subscribe to my boy. This team just sucks. I'm sitting my stars down for a while, at least until the bye. Gibby ain't right, Terry ain't right, Curtis Samuels hurt. Make sure I subscribe to my boy Protect, man. It is sad in the DMV kingdom right now, though. With these burgundy and gold, man, it's ugly. What's good, everybody? Christian Miller was good. Timothy was good. Calvin was good. James Fisher was good. All right, let me go ahead and get this going. Y'all already know the call info. Joan with, what's it called it? Yeah, let me go ahead and get this going. Because, again, I'm only going to live stream for like an hour. It's like 7:30. I may go to like 7:45, depending on how it's going. And I'm going to be the usual strict with the 5 minutes per caller. Y'all already know how that goes. But yeah, man, make sure y'all call in and voice y'all opinions. Avoid cussing if you can, you know what I'm saying? I prefer if you didn't cuss, but I understand with the emotions and everything going down. I feel y'all, you know what I'm saying? I feel it. It is a very sad evening. Oh, nah, Kareem Hunt just got helped off the field. And Nick Chubb already isn't in the game. He's already, like, hurt. Like, he wasn't playing today at all. He wasn't playing today at all. What's good, James Penn? I think we split with Philly and get swept by Dallas. It's looking like that. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, at this point, we gotta hope we split with Philly at this point. Philly's out here, you know, at least putting up points. Not saying that we what do y'all think bringing back Econo if we decided to move on from Ron? Y'all don't know, bro. I have no answers right now. It's one of them I have no answers. I feel like a franchise quarterback will fix a lot of things, but like it's just generally no. Now we can all avoid the cursing, y'all. Let's get it. Thank you, Hawk. Thank you, Hawk. But yeah, make sure y'all call in, man. We about to get this thing jumping. I know it's a sad week, so I fully understand why it's pretty slow and everybody gonna call in sad and stuff. But hey, man, I understand. I super feel it. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna be live streaming till like 7:30 ish. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's in the middle of talking, I'm not just about to cut them off and dip. Like mid-sentence, mid-idea, and just cut them off. But now, one thing, though, that's really interesting that people haven't noticed. Right now, we have the 9th pick overall in the draft. That's not the thing I'm talking about. The Philadelphia Eagles, if the draft were today, the Philadelphia Eagles have 3 top 8 picks. That means they can go and get a Kayvon Thibodeau or Kyle Hamilton, either one, because right now they have the 2nd overall pick because of the sorry Dolphins. We need them. Us as Burgundy and Gold fans need to root for the Dolphins to win the rest of this season. They need to beat everybody on their schedule. Same thing with the Colts as well, because they have the Colts pick, which is the 8th pick. The Philadelphia Eagles legitimately have the 7th pick. So if you think about it, they can grab, as of right now, they could grab Kyle Hamilton or Kayvon Thibodeau, then turn around and get a franchise left tackle and a lockdown corner. I mean, it's ugly. I'm not gonna lie, especially if they believe in Jalen Hurts and don't go quarterback, even with these 3 top 8 picks. It could get ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Miami will be hard pressed to win this season. Yeah, I'm starting to accept the fact that Miami is about to just go ahead and hand the Philadelphia Eagles a really good pick. I've already just accepted that. We got to root for the Colts to win more games. They look good today, but who knows? And they look good against the Ravens. Who knows? I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm scared. I could definitely tell you that. I am definitely scared. It's not looking good right now for this draft. The Eagles can do a complete 180. They can go and get 3 of the best 8 players in this draft. I am scared. I'm not going to lie. Because their cap space situation is bad, but, you know, you can draft well. What does it matter? What's good, Dominique? You said Colts got a few wins in them this year. Yeah, I think the Colts look good. The Colts look good against the Ravens. The Colts look good today with their victory, their big-time victory. We need another first. It would be nice if we can acquire another first. Again, we are the 9th pick. The Eagles are the 7th and the 8th and the 2nd. Like, golly, man. And the Giants are the 5th. Don't forget that the Giants are the 5th and the 16th. They're the Chicago Bears pick. So the Giants have 2 picks in the top 16. The Eagles have 3 picks in the top 8. Oh, my God. Has that ever happened before? A team with 3 first-round picks in the first 8 picks of the draft? Like, golly. I'm glad this isn't the end of the season and that's final. Ooh, boy, that would be struggle. That would be sad right there. And that's crazy, too, because we just lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. But if you think about it with their record, with them being 3-3, they're only 1 pick behind the Giants. That is... Which they have the pick from the Chicago Bears, but that's still crazy. The Chiefs aren't even in the 20s. They are 17th. Not gonna lie, a lot of teams recently with 3 picks in the top 3 have been missing on them. Giants in 2019, Raiders in 20, and Dolphins last year. Yeah, but we talking about 3 top 8. Like you gotta really, I feel you, and I do agree. Like 3 first-round picks doesn't automatically, you don't automatically make good picks with them. And dang, Kareem Hunt getting carted off. He might. Ooh, that's bad. You said we in here? I don't see y'all in here. Did it change the number? Hold on. Let me check. It may have changed the number. This might be on me. I'm sitting here like I'm gonna improvise and talk until everybody gets here. Let me get out of here. How do I get out of here? 4, 2. Yeah, that's my fault. They changed the number. I don't know why. I was wondering why I was logged in weird. Now I gotta change the number. Hold on, I'm going to go change the number right now. Where is it? Where is this? I gotta figure out the name. I gotta change the number on the screen because they didn't change the number on the thing. I was one because the app I used for y'all to call in was acting weird, and it wasn't even letting me log in and everything. And then now the number's different. All right, so I just got to get the new number. Hold on, attendees. Move that away. How did I just see what the number was? Open preferences. I just had it. Yeah, they changed the number on this. What is going on? More open preferences. I'm glad y'all said something. I was sitting here like, I guess nobody wants to call in. I was like, dang. I knew it was bad, but dang, you know what I'm saying? We can hear you through this number. Oh, you can hear me through this number? It doesn't say y'all in here at all. In my thing, it doesn't say y'all in here, so I gotta change this. Where did that go? It just showed me the number. Where did that go? Rooms, hold open. Oh, let me end this. How do I end this? Leave. Yes, leave. All right, what's the number? Host. Can I get my old number back? Or am I really going to have to change this? Yeah, I got to change it. They acting like I got to change it. Oh, we got to do whole new number, whole new stats. All right, let me go ahead and get that right now then. Call info. Change the number and everything. All right, y'all. I got to change all of it back up. So now it's 425 436 6280. And then the access code is, thank goodness I'm not hearing that guitar note anymore though. 6746925. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I did, bruh. The software I uses, it just changed it. It's been the same way for like over a year, and they just, I don't know. It was acting funny when I was trying to log in, and then now it's a whole new number and everything. I don't know if they do that every now and then type of thing. All right, we already got Calvin in the building. All right, bet. Let me go and get to my boy Calvin. What's good, Calvin? What's good, man? Crazy game. Crazy game. All you need to see.
When I saw the results, the stats, it's we always have a habit of making people look great. This defense, the fewest they have allowed this whole season was 24 points, and all we could score was 13. I mean, once again, we make somebody look better than what they are. We couldn't score, but really, forget the 13 points. We only scored one touchdown. That's bad. I mean, one touchdown against statistically the worst defense in the league. Rico, this is bad, man. Franchise quarterback. I don't. Honestly, I'm at the point, Rico. Seriously. I don't care who we give up. We need to get a franchise quarterback, bro. Like, for real.
I'm right with you.
And I'm not trying to say, oh, this is 100% on Heineke and everything, but it's evident, man. Without a franchise quarterback, you can't do anything. And like I told you last week, man, I'm not even mad, bro. Put Kyle Allen in, because honestly, teams are starting to see how Heineke plays. Yeah. So a different quarterback, it might help us, because it's going to take them a few games to get used to Kyle Allen. And we at the point now, man, we shouldn't be, sticking up for Heineke or whatever, or down him. He's just not it. And that's okay. He's just not it. Let Kyle Allen play, see what he do. I know a lot of fans don't want Cam Newton. That's cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ron probably won't get him. I heard he got the vaccination. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard he got the vaccination, whatever. Mm-hmm. More than likely, we won't go after Cam. But this is bad, man. 276 total yards. It's just bad right now, man. And I'm so tired of Ron talking about this position flex. Dog, do you realize this position flex ain't doing nothing for us? Do you realize that? It's not doing nothing for us. And he talks so highly of it as if it's actually working for us. It's not working for us. You drafted Jamin, who was an outside linebacker. You're trying to force him to play inside. How smart is that? You picked up William Jackson, who was a man guy. He struggled with the zone coverage. Why are you doing this? Why are you picking up these people to try to fit a scheme that their history shows you that's not what they do? And I feel like it's coaching negligence. I really do. I feel like
I agree.
It's coaching negligence that they just keep trying to force something that these guys are not able to do. And I don't want to bash William Jackson. I mean, now I'll get on him for missing a lot of tackles today. I will get on him for that. But I'm going to get on him for something that he's not accustomed to doing. He was a straight man corner in Cincinnati. Straight man corner. And you forcing him. And so now it's making him look bad. And, Ramsey fans, we're going, William Jackson, he ain't worth it. It's like, yeah, he's not, because we're asking him to do something that he wasn't doing before. So, as fans, we just got to be careful on who we knocking, who we trying to get on. When it's really the coach's fault. They picking up these guys that cannot fit their system, and that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So I'm done. Trashing I'm not done trashing the players, but this is a coaching issue. It really is. This is on Ron Rivera as the head. This is on Scott Turner. I can't stand the way he called play. Once again, Heineke's in the pocket again. Why are you keeping this short boy in the pocket, man? You got to have consistently designed rollout. I mean, not just, 2 plays in the first half, 3 plays. No, man, you got to do design plays. And what's crazy to me, Rico, is the boy can run. Why we don't run no read option?
But somebody brought that up during the live stream. It was like, are we allergic to read option? I was like, that's a good point. We don't even run the read option and give it to the running back every time like some people do. We're literally not running it at all.
We don't do it at all. It's just we just hand it to Gibson, or we just do a play action. No read option. And it's crazy, because I'm telling you something. If we were to get Cam, you know what they would do? They would do read option. It just doesn't make sense, man. You can do read option with any quarterback that is able to run, and they just don't do it. And I get it, he's small, so I get it, but you got to keep a defense honest. So no matter if he's small or not, you got to run read option, and they just not willing to do it at all. So that's all I got, man. I apologize to y'all, man. I didn't see the second half, but I'm just going off of looking at the stats and what I saw in the first half, man.
Nah, you hit right on everything. It was just exemplified. Everything you said was exemplified in the second half.
Wow. That's crazy, bro. All right, get some other calls on, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Sure, always. Later.
All right, man. Nah, that's really bad too. That's a good point because like how we brought in William Jackson, who's a man cover corner to play zone. When Josh Norman was a zone cover corner, we brought him in to play man. It's like we just can't get right. Like no matter what we just always do the opposite for no reason. Like could we just not stick to man coverage the whole way through and at least get it right at some point? But like we just changed everything up. All right, my next caller, I got Ivory on. What's good, Ivory?
Hey, what's up, Rico? To piggyback off the last guy, you can't do a read option with Heineke. He wouldn't last for 2 or 3 plays doing that. He's not built for that. So you can't do that. But what you could do is what the Broncos did with Jake Plummer back in the day. Call a bunch of bootlegs left to right and just keep the defensive ends stuck and the outside linebackers frozen. Roll them left, roll them right, and throw it into the middle of the field. That's what you could do. This is my problem with the Redskins team. I'm not big on any coach who's so married to a system that he doesn't coach to the talent of his players. Like Bill Belichick, I know he's the best maybe to ever do it, but what he does is look at the talent he has and say, all right, I'm going to coach to their strengths. Like you were saying, William Jackson should be manned up, and you need to have Juice on the other side, Fuller in the slot, and then you need to blitz a lot more often. But we don't do that. As for Heineke, they've drilled in his head, you got to be a game manager. So he's sitting back in the pocket, he's throwing paper airplanes with that weak arm, and he can't get the ball to guys who are open. He's either throwing low, behind, or too high. That's just his talent, but I don't blame him per se because now they've taken his confidence. I used to be an athlete. When a coach starts asking you to do things that you're uncomfortable with and you try it doing the coach's way and it doesn't work, pretty soon you lose all faith in what you can do then. Now the things that you do when you try to get back into them, they don't work because now you've conditioned yourself to try it the coach's way because he thinks that's going to keep him on the field. What he should be doing is doing it his damn way and get the results and then make the coach see, hey, this is what we probably should be doing more of. Because he made a few mistakes doing it his way doesn't mean that that's not the strength of how he plays. Scrambling around, making plays. That's who he is. So at this point, we got to go. You can put Kyle Allen out there. He's a terrible quarterback. He can't read defenses, and he makes dumb plays. You can put him out there. Only hope we got really is Fitz coming back and doing his Fitz magic, Fitz tragic thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only sort of hope we have offensively. Now you got Gibson hurt. Now we're in a bind today. The Chiefs played good defense. It just wasn't our ineptitude. They pressured us. This is the first game I really felt like we didn't handle them up front. They pushed in on Schweitzer all game long. They was pushing in on our defensive, on our offensive tackles. So really, Heineke really did never feel comfortable setting up in the pocket. They pushed the pocket. So the Chiefs did come to play. Then when they got us past 3rd and 5, they sent the heat. So they actually had a good game plan. Scott Turner, inexplicably, he went east to west on offense in the second half. We weren't pushing it downfield. We was playing sideline to sideline. I was like, what the hell are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so much McKissick, I thought we were back to Alex Smith quarterbacking. I was like, what the hell is this we doing? And then Ron Rivera ultimately has to take the hit because it's 3rd and 2. We throw, and in that play that he threw to Adam Humphries that he lost 2 yards, the idiot Heineke checked out of the run to throw that pass. He's an idiot for that. Heineke screwed that up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Rivera wasn't watching the game. I knew he would miss the kick. I knew it. I was like, why are they even kicking it? You got to go for it. At this point, you got to figure as a coach and not be too bullheaded and say, the Chiefs probably going to open this game up in the second half and get aggressive. We got lucky in the first half. It probably won't happen again in the second half. So we need to score touchdowns. He should have been aggressive basically the whole second half. Instead, we created side-to-side offense, and our defense gave it up. Defensively, though, we're just not in sync with each other. our defensive line, when they pass rush, I swear Chase Young basically gave them every 3rd down and 5 that they got on that one long drive because he killed himself. He ran himself out of the rush, didn't keep his contain, and Mahomes just scrambled into the area he vacated the whole time. Like, Chase, keep him in the middle of the field. Stop being selfish and trying to get a sack. Just wait there. Sometimes you can be smart and wait and keep contained of the quarterback. We weren't doing too bad when we got pressure up the middle, but if Chase comes swimming way around, you can't. He opened right up the lane, and he either ran out to the right side or threw it to the right side. It was so predictable. Landon Collins, we got to cut him. He got to get cut. You can't keep him on the team. He got to go. We need to say Monday, bye Landon. McCain, bye McCain. Jamin Davis made one good. You see the speed he made when he closed on Mahomes that one play?
Yeah.
I was like, wow. He's actually like it was wild to see somebody on the Redskins running that fast. I was like, oh my God, who is that? And I was like, Jamin Davis running after the quarterback. You remember what I said last week? Wouldn't it be interesting if we just sent Jamin Davis just to go get the quarterback? Just run after the quarterback. I mean, simplify it. So in other words, I just think we don't have the coaches. We got coaches who have a system who don't want to break the system to the talent we got. Instead, they want to force players who can't fit into that system to play their system, and it's all falling apart now. I actually think the season, unless Fitzpatrick comes back ready to play, is going to go downhill from here. I think the player is going to eventually lose faith in the coaching and just say to hell with it. And as soon as the team gets up on us, we're going to get blown out. That's what I feel like is coming because I don't think Taylor has any confidence. Kyle Allen, I don't think wants any part of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's all going to go bad, man. I feel like in 2 more weeks, I'm going to be looking at the draft boards. Like, I just feel like I know y'all are doing it now. I'm not ready to go this yet, man. And the thought that Philly going to have 3 of the top 8 picks, it makes my stomach turn because that stuff makes you a contender. Like, you go from out of the playoffs to a legit team having 3 of the top 8 picks. And we're going to be stupid, probably win about 6 games or 7 games and play ourselves right out of where we need to be at the top of the draft to get a quarterback. So that's all I got, man. We are in trouble. This season is headed downhill fast. I feared this kind of game. I was hoping we stayed close all game for the players to have faith and keep going. I just feel like at a certain point, players going to start checking out. And I felt like this is a game where the second half was so devastating that we're not going to be competitive, man, moving forward. I just think we're going to get blasted, man. All right, Rico, I'm out of here, man.
All right, man. Appreciate that, Ivory.
All right, man.
Always, man.
All right. Hold on.
Nah, there's a lot of truth to that, bro. I didn't even think about that. Like, just how demoralizing that second half was. That may affect the rest of our season. Like, even if we lost, if we would have kept it close, maybe there's more belief in the team. So, yeah, that was ugly. That was a really ugly way to go. But, I mean, even at halftime, I was telling everybody, I was like, bro, it's 13-10. We're up. But, like, that's just because the Chiefs are giving us the ball. They were moving the ball at will, but Tyreek Hill dropped an easy catch that might have been a touchdown, at least would have led to a touchdown with the way our red zone defense was built. If he would have just caught that one pass, Kendall Fuller just happened to be. That wasn't even good coverage on that Kendall Fuller interception. And then the Pat Mahomes, that was one of the worst plays I've ever seen him just have in his life. So they just literally gave us the ball twice. That should have at least been 10 points for them. So it really wasn't 13-10 for real at halftime. So I already knew the second half was coming the way it did. I just didn't think it would be 21 unanswered points. I didn't think the offense would be that bad. Let me bring on Hawk. How you doing over there, Hawk?
Hey, man, what's going on, Street Scores, man? You know what? And look at everybody that's on here, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for Street Scores, man. Cool dude, man. Hey, Street Scores, man. Love you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, look, man, it's obvious, man. You know, man, you come from a great family, man. Shout out to your fam, man. You know, everything y'all touching, man, is especially you, man. You know, man, it just shines, man. God love, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that big time.
So, you know, I got to go to the pleasantries because now here come the BS. I mean, Street Scores, man. me tell you something, man. And well, all right. Street Scores. I live in the DMV, man, and as you know, man, it's Washington football fans come far few in between in the DMV. Let's be honest, especially if you're a millennial, like you said, like I am. Matter of fact, are you a millennial?
I'm not. I think I'm the one right below it. I think I just missed it.
Right, Lord, Gen Z.
I think so.
Man, look, all I'm gonna say is this, man. Like I have I grew up with a lot of friends that grew up rooting for other teams, you know what I'm saying, born and raised, you know what I'm saying, in the DMV, but just fans of other teams, right? And it's just like, every time when I see games like this, I'm just like, bro, like bro, like we've had, if you're a fan of the Washington football team, what, 20 plus years of losing seasons? 20 plus. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, you can literally count on one hand. All right, you can literally count on one hand how many winning seasons we've had. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the past, in the Snyder era, you can literally count how many winning seasons we've had. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just say this, man. I mean, you know what? Look, man, they scored what 31-13. Look. How I look at it. I mean, you know what? Kansas City. Excuse me. Not Kansas City, but excuse me. Our guys, they played good in the first half. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm not sure if Kansas City did us a solid and made everybody feel good at the half as far as what we had it. You know what I'm saying?
Butter them
up. You know what I'm saying? It's all nah. But it's just honestly, man, just it's hard. You know what I'm saying? 2-4. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City 3-3. Also wanted to go ahead, give a shout out to my lovely fiance. She's a Baltimore Ravens fan, and obviously, man, 34-6, and they beat a squad at their house that we couldn't take care of. And you know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that. And as a Washington fan, it's like, bro, like we, what I'm saying? We've seen Baltimore. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They may not win the Super Bowl every year, but they daggone sure contend.
Yeah, they're gonna matter.
Yeah, right. And I'm just like, for them to go ahead and go through Tony Banks and Trent Dilfer and then eventually landed on Joe Flacco, and then once Flacco started acting up, what they do? They draft Lamar. You know what I'm saying? And what they're doing now, they balling. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's the side of a great organization, and I want that so bad for my squad. But it's just, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? It really, really blows me, man. It really, really does, man. But you know what I'm saying? But last but not least, man. Look, like I said, man. Everybody that's listening, man. You know what I'm saying? Under the sound of my voice, make sure you like. You know what I'm saying? Get Street Scores likes up, man. Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Street Scores, man. Listen, he's definitely holding it down for us, man. Shout out to my brother B9 on the warpath. You know, look, Street Scores, man. All of the Washington YouTubes, man. 10 Sports, 0 Sports, 6 Protect Sports Network, man.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go ahead and shout all my guys in the DMV Sports Zone, man. Gotta shout them out too, man. Look, just anybody. I mean, honestly, that takes their time to go ahead and do this for us fans, man. Hey, Street Scores, man, we appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the love, and I love the shout outs too, bro.
Hey, man. Anytime, man. You know, brother. Look, man. One of these days, man, we gotta get up, man, for sure.
All right, man, for sure.
All right, man. Peace out.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate it. Oh, also, and my mom, I just went to go look it up. My mom said that I just barely made it to millennial. I knew I was on the edge. I'm on the very edge of millennials. I made it though. I am a millennial. I thought I was the other way, just made it. All I know is I'm on the line, but I am a millennial. I made it. Let me go ahead and bring on the next caller. Next in line was 202. Who's this? 202, who's this?
Oh, this is Timothy, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me say my boy again. I don't know why I don't have you in here.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Bruh, you just called in like last week or the week before that. I don't know. But either way, man, what's
I
good,
did.
man?
Not much, bruh. The number switched up, called me slipping, bruh. I was in there for since 5:30. Then the number changed, and I'm like, oh, so I gotta wait like 3 more people to get on.
Oh, my bad. I wish I knew that. I would have just went ahead and put you in first, man. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what that was. It like logged me out and said my password was different. Then I put the password back in. It wasn't different. And then I don't know. But either way, we here. I
It's all
guess.
good, bro. I started the timer on myself. I don't know what I can say, bro, that nobody else says. I don't pretend to be the guy, that breaks down the game. Like, oh, this person wasn't here, this person did. I just be going what I feel and what I think. Bro, I'm tired of Jack Del Rio. I'm tired of Landon Collins. I'm tired of Scott Turner. I'm tired of these decisions that Ron Rivera be making. I'm tired of his defense. I'm tired of it all, bro. I really was sitting here contemplating. I'm like, bro, I was like, am I about to give up on this team, bro? Am I just done? Because my brother was joking with me because I'm like the only one of my brothers that still really watches football and like actively root for the team. Because my brother just got let down so many times. One of my older brothers, he just stopped watching the games. And then like I got like two other, I got like another brother who don't really care either, and then like 2 other brothers that watch it. But I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I went into this game. I'm gonna watch the game. I don't expect us to win this game. Even though the Chiefs' defense is bad, I was like, oh yeah, it's Patrick Mahomes. He's probably gonna put some numbers on our head. And I'm watching them like, oh, of course they made that first down. Okay, of course they scored. Of course we're down. Of course we didn't do anything getting the ball first. Da-da-da. And then we started to actually do something. The defense started making some stops.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where my problem is, where I start believing this team is actually going to do something. And then it let me down anyway. It's my own fault. I do this to myself. Bro. I let them disappoint me.
You, man. We right with you.
I let them disappoint me, bro. I let a 3-point lead going into halftime really make me think it was like, oh, yeah, we about to go out here. We about to dominate, bro. We up by 3. Bro, these decisions that Ron Rivera be making be killing me, bro. The 4th and 5 and going for a field goal, bro. I'm sorry. Dustin Hopkins needs to go, bro. Take that nigga, what is his name? I don't even remember his first name, but take Blewett off the practice squad, bro. I don't even know how good that dude's going to be. Yeah, I don't know how good he's going to be, but it's got to be better than Dustin Hopkins, bro. 2 missed extra points last week, and it's field goal now. So we lost by 18. We lost by 18 points. So that 3 points really wasn't going to make no difference anyways. But, like, I don't know, bro. Like, one of the callers said that they crushed Heineke's spirit. I think that's true. Heineke has not been the same since the Bills game. I was talking about that with my sister today. He has not been the same since the Bills game. I don't know what happened to that man, bro. He's just not the same, bro. He always used to overthrow people and underthrow people, but like there was enough good to balance it out to where like he would make the throws he needs to make. Even when he threw like the 2 interceptions in that game, or was it 2? It might have been 1 or 2 in the Giants game. Then he led the drive in the last 2 minutes, and we led the drive in the last 2 minutes against the Falcons too. Yeah. But I'm just like, I don't know what happened, bro. I would have thought. I started off thinking the momentum for the Falcons game was going to carry into the Saints game. That didn't happen, and he threw in 2 interceptions in that game. Then I was like, okay, now they definitely going to bounce back. I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta be hyped, bro. Y'all going into the locker room, like, yeah, y'all gonna give a speech. It's all gonna be good. Y'all gonna come out here. And just like, I'm just like, bro, I feel like every time I see teams just run all over us and just go down the field with ease, I'm like, bro, we're worse than a JV high school team, bro. Like, it is not a challenge for anybody to play us, like, at all. Like, we strike fear, and no one is scared of us, bro, and no one should be.
Yeah, nobody is, for sure.
Nobody should be scared of us. The only thing they could have been scared of was defense. But where has that been? Non-existent? Bruh, I don't know what's going on, bruh. I don't know, bro. I don't think people got to worry about us playing out of our high draft pick. Because look at the rest of the schedule. I don't think we about to... Where you see the wins at? Even with the Eagles. Maybe we can beat up on the Giants one more time. But, like, where the wins coming at? Bro, we're losing to the Packers. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm being a pessimist. We're losing to the Packers. We're losing to the Broncos. We're losing to the Raiders. We're losing to the Seahawks. We're losing to the Bucks. We're losing to the Cowboys both times. We might lose to the Eagles both times.
Wait,
Where these
Russell
straight
Wilson.
wins?
I think Russell Wilson comes back after we play him. We may be going against Geno.
Okay, so we might be able to beat up on Geno Smith, maybe, but they still got Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf, so maybe not. Bro, I don't know what's going on, bro, with Taylor. Bro, like, this is a terrible time for you to have the name Taylor Heineke. On the day we're honoring Sean Taylor, you go out and play terribly. And then, like, bro, like, why does Antonio Gibson always fumble at the most inopportune times? Why is it right when we have momentum, the man starts to fumble?
Logan Thomas did it too. I think, was it the Bills game? We started getting some momentum.
Yeah, bro, I've seen enough, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I know that Gibson picks up yardage, bro, but JD over Gibson. Like, I'm sorry. I've made up my mind. I only want to see JD McKissick out there. Like, if the only 2 wins we have, JD McKissick was a big part of it. So I'm kind of done with Gibson for right now. I'm done with Gibson for right now. And I'm like, why did we stop running the ball at one point? I'm like, hold on. I'm looking. I'm like, are they throwing it on first down right now? And we managed to pick up a first down. I'm like, you're throwing it on first down again. I'm like, why?
Yeah,
I'm like, we pick up yardage on the ground and then just like they stop. I don't understand. And like some caller was like, oh yeah, you know, we gotta run read options, because I told you I'm not even gonna pretend to know. I didn't play football, so I don't know all the terms. But like I understand what a read option is. I'm like, that could work. I'm at the point of let's fire Scott Turner and pick up Bill Lazor from the Bears, because he seems like he can run some play designs with a daggone mobile quarterback in Justin Fields. So like throw all the money at Bill Lazor and make him come over here and just fire Scott Turner. I don't know who we can pick up at the defensive coordinator, because Jack Del Rio needs to go. Matter of fact, the whole coaching staff needs to go. I'm sorry, Ron. You've been here for like only 2 years. I don't care. It's not too early for me. He need to go. Ron Rivera is just not. He's not an aggressive enough coach. He's just not.
Yeah.
People be talking about, oh, he changed the culture and the guys respect him. Much respect to him. Culture changed. Yada yada yada. I know the man had cancer. I ain't clowning him as a person, but as a coach, he need to go, bro. That's my time for you. They all need to go, bro. Scott Turner, Jack Del Rio, Ron Rivera, all need to go.
Hey man, I'm not mad at the feelings right now, bro. It's ugly. I mean, they wouldn't do it mid-season. I highly doubt, especially under Ron Rivera. And Dan Snyder's giving Ron Rivera the keys, so it's whatever Rivera wants, honestly. But we'll see at the end of the season where we're sitting, if it's really time to go ahead and move on. But man, Timothy, man, I appreciate you pulling up, man, as always, for sure. Love the passion.
No problem, bro. As much as I don't want to be, I'll be here next week too. Hopefully we pull off a win. Hopefully I'm not coming out here sad next week. We play the Packers. Oh my, Devontae Adams. I'm just imagining Aaron Rodgers just throwing it all over the field and we just getting burnt up, bro. Like Landon Collins is going to blow so much coverage. It's not even. Oh yes, bro. I don't even know. This is terrible. It's terrible. I forgot one. William Jackson III needs to go too. He needs to go. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, man. Appreciate that, man. Catch you next week.
Catch you next week.
For sure. All right, 757. Who's this? I think a few numbers didn't transfer over. 757. Who's this?
It's Will. Will Austin, Rico. What's going on?
I don't know what happened, but hold on. Save that in right now. My boy, man, what's good?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Man, Rico, I don't know what's going on with us, man. It get worse and worse every week. It's like we can't keep our running game going. We got a good running game. I don't know why they won't stick with that. It's like we do a few run plays and then go back to throwing passes, and either the passes get overthrown, underthrown, or intercepted. Scott Turner got to go. Jack Del Rio has got to go. Landon Collins has got to go. Dirty Dusty Hopkins, he's really got to go, because I'd rather take Chris Blewett or whatever his name is. He can do it, because Hopkins, you missing field goals. They're like, my high school football team could make. It's like, what is going on the way we playing out there? And the Montez Sweat offsides penalty screwed us, gave them a touchdown. I'm like, what? And then the penalties we create, we shooting ourselves in the foot. It's like we shoot ourselves in the foot with these offsides, false starts, and the holdings, and all these dumb calls. And then it's like, what is Ron Rivera's plan? I'm like, will we ever see his plan? Like sometime, like in this lifetime? It's like it's not working. And we were supposed to win this game for Sean Taylor, man. I'm like, this was like a Sean Taylor game. You know what I'm saying? He retired the jersey, and we go out here and play like this is like our first game in the NFL or something. I don't know what's going on. Like, it was a letdown. What a letdown to me. Heineke to me is more like a great backup QB. I don't know. He can't pull that franchise quarterback tag thing yet. I mean, I'd rather take my chances with Ryan Magic or Tragic or whatever. And I mean, because it's like he was doing good. I told you, ever since he's gotten that Bud Light deal, it's been going downhill. I don't know if that's stuck in his head or whatever. He hasn't been right since he got that deal. So they might retract that back because he's going to let the company down. I believe we're going to lose Terry McLaurin or Gibson if we keep doing them the way we are with these plays and stuff, man. Scott Turner don't use these guys right. We're not going to have these guys when they come up for the free agency or whatever. They're going to leave us and go ball with somebody else. I've seen it happen with a lot of people. We lose a lot of folks like that. So I'm praying and hoping they can stay with us. It's like, I don't know what's going on. If I feel like, we had Mahomes shook in the first half, making him look like he needed his own State Farm representative, and it's like he was missing stuff and throwing interceptions. And then in the second half, he came back and played like Mahomes and getting the ball down the field because it's like they don't have a defense really. Like the Chiefs' defense is like one of the worst defenses in the NFL, and we still couldn't pull. Yeah, we couldn't score points on them. It's like, what is going on? And I feel like when we played Dallas, because my wife's in the living room, she's yelling at the TV now, how they playing against the Patriots. I feel like Dallas is going to blow us out if we keep playing like this. And, we always we always want to, beat Dallas and take it out on Dallas. But the way they are going this season and where we're going, it's like they're going to run it over us. I feel like we're playing like an 0-5 team, man. We playing like the Jaguars and the Lions because I don't know what's going on. We're not doing like we did last season. So I'm like, defense, it's like, are y'all asleep out there? What is going on? Like, they're running all over us. Like the other caller said, we got high schools that play better than us. This is not the Washington team I thought it was going to be this year. So I'm like, we got to do something because the rest of the season, we got all these tough teams coming up. I mean, we got the Seahawks. We got to play the Panthers. We got the Packers. I'm like, Broncos.
Buccaneers.
These dudes gonna run. Yeah, Bucks. They're gonna run murder on us, man. It's gonna be murder out there. We're gonna get slaughtered. We're gonna get slaughtered like Silence of the Lambs out there. So, we gotta do better, man. I mean, another game we could have had one. I thought in the first half, I said, we're gonna do this for Sean, man. We're gonna do this for him. This dude is rolling in his grave now the way we played out there today, man. It's like we didn't even have that on our minds out there. So it's bad. It's real bad. I mean, I say, yeah, man. And I appreciate, the channel and everything, all your videos and everything, Rico. Thanks for taking my call again, man. I say you need to be an NFL analyst, man, the way you break down these games and plays and stuff, man. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Yeah, no problem.
Yes, sir, man. My boy Will Austin, man. Please call back next week again. I hope it's a dub, just more for y'all than for me, man. Boy, it's bad out here.
Exactly. Yeah, it is. All right.
All right, man. Appreciate that.
Peace.
And let me bring on Rich was next, and we still have a few more callers in line too. What's good, Rich?
It's my time to shine.
What you got, man?
Y'all, I'm gonna be completely honest.
There's a lot of y'all that I don't want to be associated with anymore. The way y'all talking, and it's been like this for not just weeks, not just months, but years. Like y'all is so reactionary. Pick up your nutsack and stop crying. Tired of it. I'm tired of it. I don't play, but I can say this for Ron. I can say this for everyone in the front office on the plate. I can say this for them. Stop crying, bro. This is year two. You do know 2 years ago we were 3-13, right? In case you didn't know, 2 years ago. Now, actually, if we're going off of the calendar, it's technically not even a whole calendar year. A whole calendar 2 years. But 2 years ago, 2 seasons ago, we were 3-13. Do y'all not know that? You do know it's week 6, right? It's week 6. It is week 6 of a 17-week season. There's 10 more weeks. 10. Who knows? Let's say, who do we play? Let's say, boom, Teddy B's been battling injuries. Let's say, boom, last second he can't go. Justin Simmons has a family issue, and then Von Miller has an ankle problem. Von Miller and Bradley Chubb are very injury prone. We don't know. You don't know what can happen. That's what I'm saying. McCaffrey's on IR. We play them week 11. He won't be on IR. Well, he might not be on IR when we play them. You don't even know that. You don't know that. Robbie Anderson hasn't been doing well. The Panthers just haven't been clicking lately. Even when McCaffrey was there, they were doing better, but they weren't doing like great. They were doing cool. They looked like they were on the uproar, but they're not. So who knows what happens in that game? We might play Gino. Oh, Gino. Oh no! He just threw a pick. Yeah, Geno Smith. That Geno Smith. He sucks. Yeah, I got a whole song for him. Shout out to Louis T for that one. Who knows? Dak, he has shoulder and ankle issues like a basketball player. Who knows what happens with him? And we know how Zeke is. The Raiders are a dumpster fire right now. Eagles, they could straight up Eagle. The Giants, they could straight up Giant. Like, there's so many winnable games here. And y'all are just saying the season's over, and it's week 6. It's week 6. Like, what don't y'all get? It's week 6 in a 17-week season. There's 10 more weeks. Y'all saying, oh my God, the season's over. I hate this franchise. We've been doing this for 20 I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm more mad at y'all than I'm mad at these players. I haven't even gotten to the players yet. Every week I come on here and talk about the good and the bad, the positive, because I'm always a positive person, but I'm going to talk about the negative. Hey, we gonna talk about all of it. So with the minute and 45 that I have left, Dustin, you're still Dustin. You missed one kick. I feel like that kick changed the momentum of the game. But with that being said, y'all keep getting on Scott Turner. They were doing screens that whole possession straight out of halftime, if you don't remember, and they were clicking on all of them. That's why he did it that time. Hindsight's 2020. If I were him in that situation, I would have kept doing what was working. But hindsight says run the ball, because they couldn't stop the run game, so I guess he still could have done that and then do a screen on 1st and 10 after you get that run. But you shouldn't have been kicking a field goal there anyways, and we kicked the field goal there. You win NFL games with field goals. I mean, with touchdowns, not field goals.
Agreed.
That will never change. So stop putting Dustin Hopkins in all these situations and then taking a sugar honey iced tea on him because you don't want me to cuss on stream no more. Because I mean that's just like you can't do that. Stop putting him in those situations. We got to score touchdowns. Now everybody's crying for a franchise quarterback. I will never forget this. Last year it was me, Rico, and Rodney Ray. We were fighting all of y'all for a franchise quarterback. Y'all like, nah, man, let's go get blue. Let's go. I don't care. No, I told y'all this. So now y'all are gonna have to look at me while I'm being superior to y'all because I was right in the first place. And that is another reason why I'll get to my other point. Me and Rico deserve to be hired. This is never gonna end. There will be no change in this franchise until me and Rico will be hired. And that's just how it is. Because I mean, what is the smartest people when it comes to this franchise, and that's just not going to change. They did a lot. They've done a lot of stuff wrong. Like, come on, you can't tell me that you're gonna bring in William Jackson and then play a lot of zone. Can't tell me you're gonna bring in Kendall Fuller and then put him on the outside. You can't tell me you're gonna bring in Benjamin St. Juice and then like put him on like only boundary or only a certain side or only a certain whatever. Rico, you did the videos, you did the film sessions. I watched them all. What were all your William Jackson film sessions based on? Like, what was the key word that was always in the title besides his name?
Man? You talking about man?
Oh my God, you said it. You know it. Like, you know it. That's why we deserve to be hired. We know what we're talking about. It's not a hard equation. Like, you had 30 minutes worth of his best film highlights, and they were all man.
Yeah.
But guess what? That country silent boy is running zone all game. Now, should he be doing good in his own? Yes. But bring in guys that are good for your system. I get you couldn't bring back Ronald Darby. That's water under the bridge. Not much you could do about that. But there's other things you could have done. Like I said, you can throw out your best man guys. Benjamin St. Juice and Kendall Fuller don't have to be out there every play. If you want to run zone a lot, William Jackson doesn't have to be out there every play. I was watching Louis T earlier. He said that he's pissed off that they keep moving, what's his name? Kendall Fuller. They keep moving him around. He's playing nickel. He's not playing much safety, but he's playing a little safety. He's everywhere. Like, he can't keep doing this. And like all that's what Ron wants. Ron wants this versatility, positional flex. I mean, it's only hurting now because now you're moving guys around because you can. But, I mean, you could do it better. Like, you can move Cam Curl to nickel better than you can William Jackson. That doesn't mean that the versatility will help you, though. Just because they're versatile and you can put certain guys on the field in certain packages, that doesn't mean that they're versatile. And, I mean, like I said, I'm a positive person. Shout out to Cole Holcomb. What a game. What a game.
Mm-hmm.
This is your second best game of your career after that Cowboys game last year, because that game,
that was the best.
He just tore them a new a-hole. Oh, my God. He just ran through Zeke that one play, and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
He just bullied. Straight bullied like it was a middle school and a white boy in a locker. Just bullied. Who else? Chase Young got another sack today. Like, this defense they're getting, well, let me be 100% clear. This front seven is getting better. They're doing a lot better than they were the first 4 weeks, because they had a good game last week. Let's not act like they didn't. They had a good game last week, and especially the D line. They were applying a lot of pressure. Like, we had Mahomes running, but when he was running, guess who was open? Travis Kelce, DeMarcus Robinson, Mecole Hardman, Tyreek Hill. Like, we could apply pressure, but it's still Mahomes' magic. He's still gonna throw from 30 yards away and throw a dot. It's just for the DB to be there. Mm-hmm. Like, you telling me you can't stick with a guy? I mean, yeah, you're in zone, but you can't stick with a guy. You can't find a guy in your joint. Landon Collins, believe it or not, guys, Landon Collins made some plays today. Now, was it in the box at the linebacker position? Yes, it was. That's why I should be hired. I'm gonna stop beating that drum for today. Now we're gonna talk about Kenny Pickett, because we got to talk about this quarterback position.
All right. Just let you know you
talk about this
well over the 5 minutes, so go ahead with the Kenny Pickett, because I rock with him too, and then we gotta move because it's like 6 other people.
Babble. All right, I'm gonna go quick babble.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching some highlights right before I got on stream. Hey, he threw from 25 to 25 on the money. That's 50 yards. So he does have a little bit of an arm, and it wasn't like a super force like you would see at Taylor Heineke. He threw some, like, it wasn't like he was drilling it like Dwayne Haskins, Josh Allen, or Justin Herbert, but like he could throw far, like a Deshaun Watson type. But that, I'm gonna respect y'all's time. Please stop crying. I don't want to hear it. It's year 2 of a rebuild. We were 3-13 2 years ago.
All right, Rich, man, appreciate that, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we have the other 757 number next. Again, some numbers didn't transfer over. I don't know why. Who's this? 757.
This is James Fisher.
Oh, this is who?
This is James Fisher.
Oh, got you. Bet. Yeah, I don't know why some numbers didn't transfer over, but man, what's good, man?
Nothing much, man. I tell you, it's something. It's a sad day. I tell you, I know you see. I know you seen my post, man, with the crying faces on there. You know, man. I just don't. I've been preaching this for months and months and months. I even before the season started, I said I hope that Jack Del Rio change. Get more aggressive with his defense. I want to see. I mean, they played a little bit better today, the front seven, but I still want to see more aggressive defense. I mean, pursuing game tackle type style defense. That's what I like to see. And as far as the back seven goes, I mean the secondary, I just don't know. I mean, to bring in William Jackson, I mean all that money you're paying William Jackson, man. Maybe because they're playing zone, maybe they're not playing maybe he's not playing to his strength. But I still want to see safety Curl and Reed back out there. I want to see those two guys, man. Because those two guys made that defense click last year.
Yeah.
They made that defense click last year, and I just can't understand why Ron Rivera did what he did, man. I mean, you can't put that because Carter's making all that money. If he played well in practice, but being out there on that field is a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
My God, man. So, I mean, you put your players that you had out there that made that defense click. And you made that big change now in that secondary. Now that secondary looked like, I don't know what. It looked like trash. As I stated before, the last time I talked to you, man, I was like, I saw this coming today, and I said, that's it. I'm going to Popeye and get me some ticket, man. Good God. I left around the third quarter. I saw it coming, man.
That was one of them, you got to beat traffic home.
Yeah, exactly. So then I comes back home. I'm saying, let me look at my phone and see how bad they lost. Here it is. 31-13. I said, yeah, I think gonna be something like that. My home's gonna get in stride, man, with this defense. I said,
yeah,
God, no.
Isn't that?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just, my mind is just messed up, man. Really, man. I expected this defense to be scary.
Man.
And they went from scary to boo. Like they the boo. Oh man. I said, good Lord, man. I said maybe they need to get Herman Muscle out there or something. I don't know,
anything.
But anything, man. Really, Jack. I blame both of them, but I blame Rivera and Jack Del Rio for this fiasco, man. Because this is nuts. He shouldn't have never changed that defense from last year. He should have kept it as the same, except maybe to try to fix the linebacker. He shouldn't have never messed with that secondary. Yeah. He should have just left it alone. He left their ass is. And as far as offense goes, Scott Turner, this question to you: Why haven't Ron Rivera kept Kevin O'Connell?
Bro, he just wanted to bring his own guys. That's the only logic I could think of. Wanted to bring his own people.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, Kevin O'Connell, man, he's one of the brightest. He's one of the brightest game callers I have ever seen since
who was that? Since Al Saunders, man, and Gibbs when they was the offensive coordinator for the Chargers. Yeah, no guy, this guy was smart. And I'm quite sure he was stuck with that running game and used the play action pass to set things up.
Please.
But yes, man, this guy, the running game is working. He wants to throw the ball on 3rd and 2. I said, are you kidding me? Let me do this every Sunday, man, for the past 6 weeks. What's the deal, man? I'm like, what in the world? This guy has he been drinking before he come to the game? Because I mean, this is wild, man. I mean, he on 3rd and 2 every Sunday he wants to throw the ball, and the running game is working. I mean, the other offensive line is putting people on their backs, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they're just flying over people. And I said, man, let Gibson run the ball if he's hurt. Then bring in the next guy, either Keesick or Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
I like Patterson, and he's not using Patterson at all, or very little, and that kind of because I believe Gibson is injured, man. I really do.
Yeah, he's definitely banged up, shoulder and
yeah. Oh my God, man! He's gonna keep playing this guy till he get really hurt, and then permanently hurt. He won't be able to come back. For another year. So he's gonna get this man. He's gonna get this young man hurt really bad. So you need to put Patterson in there and get some rest and try to heal up some. So I'm boy. I don't know. I ain't got huh?
Oh, no,
I really don't have too much. Okay.
It's just so bad.
Well, brother, no, it is bad. It's getting worse every week, man. And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to look at it next week, man. To see what gives, man.
Please.
I got a feeling it's gonna be the same. I got a feeling it's gonna be the same result. And I have a bad feeling we might go 4-13.
Yeah,
That's the way I see it. I see it, man. I see it coming.
Yeah,
okay, Brother Rico, I really don't have too much to say except for hope we can do better.
We all do.
Yeah. All right, Brother Rico, catch you next Sunday, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate that. James Fisher, yes, sir, man. Definitely call in. Hopefully it's after a dub, man. I keep saying that, but I mean it.
Yeah, okay. You got it, brother.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye, man.
Yes, sir. All right, let me bring on next caller. We had this 202 number. How you doing over there, 202? Damn, we have like 8 people in here. Dang. 202,
hey,
who's this?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Who's this?
Hey, Rico, this is Alex from DC, man. You usually see me in the super chat, man.
Oh, yeah. Bet. I got you. Saved in. What's good?
Yeah. So one of the earlier callers took my thunder already. I believe some of these fans, you got to relax and chill because I'm sitting here, people telling me we need to fire Scott Turner. I was listening to Chris Cooley earlier this week. He was talking about you can't judge an offensive coordinator when they have a bad to mediocre quarterback. Like if you would go back to 2011, people in this town wanted to fire Kyle Shanahan and get him out of town because his quarterbacks are Rex Grossman and John Beck. Like what can you do with that? That's like going to the Indy 500 with a Ford Fusion. But here's the thing. This team is average at best. All this hype before the preseason, the season, everybody's talking about how they're the best in the NFC East. Come on. Just look at the Vegas odds. They had them as a middle-of-the-pack team. Here's the thing. The defense sucks. The coverage team is awful. William Jackson has been a bust as a free agent. He leads the league in penalties. Every week there's something about him with his pass interference, roughing the hitter, whatever they call it now. There's always something with the coverage team. Linebacker teams is terrible. Jamie Davis is not ready to play. Cole Holcomb is all right. The safety plays. Landon Collins, he played better today, but that's like being a 4 when you were 2 the week before, which still sucks.
That's a good point.
Here's something. I'm a quarterback. Fuller, he's a DC guy, but I sit there and was like, man. And I don't know why the Chiefs kind of cut him. I just believe that he's really good in the slot, but when he's on the outside, I just think that's not his thing.
At all.
And another thing I was sitting there was like, man, I kind of wish Washington actually pulled that trade off for Stafford this year. Because that's one thing people forget, that this organization was like, look, on quarterback, this ain't going to work. They went big for Stafford, but the Rams were like, look, Washington, this is their bid. We're going to have to outbid them by putting Jared Goff in this deal to outbid them. So that's something I was thinking about, because Washington came in the season like, look, our quarterback play is bad. Because Taylor Heineke, he's a below-average quarterback. Come on. He misses so many opportunities. He's late on his read. Like, you remember the first drive when he overthrew Terry McLaurin?
Yeah,
that was like,
yep.
Yeah, when I think about that, I'm like, man, sometimes I'm sitting there like, man, honestly, if I think about it, Fitzpatrick probably would have hit McLaurin in this draft for that. So I honestly believe that they had no plans to play Heineke at all. They really wanted to go Fitzpatrick all 17 games. But that really threw off the offensive plan when Fitzpatrick injured his hip. And I'm like, look, they say he's going to be back in November. Come on. He ain't going to be back for the rest of the year. That's the thing. And also another thing is Curtis Samuels also thinks that really hurts them too, because they don't have any good slot receivers at this point. Adam Humphries is okay, but it's okay for our team. So I think those are the things that are hurting the team right now. And honestly, I feel like this team is going to be maybe win 5 games at the end of the year. And here's the thing: when you look at the standings, there's still like 8 teams that have a worse record than Washington, so they may not even end up with a top 5 pick. So I'm sitting there was like, man, look, this whole year is just a rebuild development year, because I feel like there's some players that they're like, look, these players, they're gonna have to go. Gibson, this is like the second big fumble we had this year. I hope he doesn't become our next. I hate to say his name, Matt Jones.
Oh yeah, that's almost saying Voldemort now.
Because I sat there and I was like, God, man, that fumble, like, dude, you were like standing up, and I'm like, does he have a fumbling problem or something? Because I sit there and was like, this is the second big one, and I swear he had like 2 others that were called down, but I sat there like, honestly, if the referees look at those closely, but the referees this year have been terrible. They could have reversed those.
Mm-hmm.
So I
sure.
feel like Gibson, man, he may be one of those people where they're like, man, we may have to have a second look at our second opinion of him.
Yeah, I think those injuries are really, really bothering him for real, especially the shin injury, because it was like a stress fracture, and he just came back and played the next week. He hasn't missed a game yet after a shin and a shoulder injury. He's just been like limited.
And you also got to remember, he also had that toe injury from last year.
Yeah, turn toe.
That also went into training camp, because they say he was still hobbling, limping from that. So maybe all these injuries are just wear and tearing on him already for a second-year player.
Yeah, that is true. Man, running backs don't last, man. It's sad.
But yeah, man, look at that. I just got to say, man, I can't wait to wake up Monday morning and hear the DC people on the radio and the podcast talking about how terrible this team is. But I'm looking at it. But you also got to remember, this is Washington. Any coach here has an uphill battle because the organization itself is just not a good one. I'll never forget, I was listening to, you remember Jason Reed, he writes for The Undefeated.
Yeah, REID, right?
Yeah, he actually was a really good guy. He was telling a story that one of the coaches, who he revealed later was Sean McVay, was like, look, it's so hard to be a coach in this organization because you just have to deal with so much BS, drama, and soap opera all the time that takes away from you actually focusing on coaching. That's just one of the things where it's like, look, you're a coach in Washington, you're not only fighting the opponent, you're also fighting yourself as an organization. So you're basically fighting 2 enemies on one weekend.
And refs.
But Rico, man, thank you for having me on, man. You enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you next time you're on YouTube, man.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate the call, man. Definitely call in next week if you can.
Hey, hopefully we win it next week.
Oh boy, I keep saying it,
I
but
keep
like
saying it,
before,
but
I don't know. I'm rooting for it though.
All right, man. Rico, enjoy the rest of your day, man.
All right, man. Be easy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, next caller, we have my boy Merle. It's still, every time somebody else calls in, like 2 more people call in. We are like 7, 8 deep in here. What's good, Merle?
What's going on, guys?
Now, how you doing over there?
I'm good. You know, I'm just laughing because I hear all these people complain about what I said last week. So it just starts with a lack. Yeah, it just starts with a lack of discipline and a lack of accountability. It starts at the top of Ron Rivera. I mean, you're not disciplining the players you need to discipline. With Antonio Gibson fumbling all these balls, the next time, like today when he fumbled, he would have been on the sideline the rest of the game. You're not getting back in. That's how you discipline the players. Like Randy Collins, you'd be benched. I wouldn't cut you, but you'd be benched. Because you're not playing up to the standards. That sets the tone for everybody in that locker room. Hey, if I don't do my job, I'm not going to get any playing time. And I can't go anywhere because I'm under contract.
Yeah.
That's how you set the tone. More important, this whole front office shouldn't hire any of them. None of them. You should have kept Cal Smith. Should have kept people like, well, for people who don't remember, Scott Campbell, who was the head of scouting, who had actually brought in good players, but they all left because of the drama that goes on in that front office.
Yeah.
Like the last caller said, we had good players. We had good personnel department. Ron blew that all up because he wanted to bring everybody that got him fired in Carolina up here to Washington. Just go get him fired here. You don't take people who got me fired before and bring them with you. Andy Reid didn't do that. When he went to Kansas City, he had completely different front office, different players, different everything. But that's why Rivera, he's loyal to a fault. He said he didn't want any old players. Well, look what you got. Bobby McCain, Landy Collins. I mean, the list goes on and on. Old Boston. The list goes on. Old players. You told us that old players get you fired down in Carolina, but you're doing the same thing in Washington. all that double, yeah, all that double talk. You're supposed to be this former soldier and discipline. Yeah, when Landy Collins told you he wasn't going to switch from safety, you did nothing. So now the rest of the players think they can get away with whatever they want to get away with. And he about to lose the locker room. I could tell that the day after the game, watching William Jackson throw his helmet. And Terry McCullough, he's gone. He ain't resigning. Y'all ain't sure him why you got him because he's gone. Good players don't stay here in Washington. Brandon Sheriff, that's why he didn't sign no extension. He knows he's gone. He see what's going on, the culture. They talk about culture change, but I don't see it. I would much rather kept Bill Callahan as head coach, fired Bruce Allen, and kept Kevin O'Connell as the offensive coordinator. They had Dwayne Haskins in the right direction. I don't know why, but he would listen to them. That way you would have had your quarterback that you wanted, a big, strapping quarterback. Yeah, we got to go draft another quarterback. Yeah, I know y'all talking about Kenny Pickett, but my guy's Carson Strong. That's a big dude. I like him.
Yeah, he was one of my dudes before the season started. He's still in my top 7 though.
Yeah, I mean, when I watch him play at Nevada, man, the ball just comes out different. It's like that's a different catch. But yeah, so you get a real franchise quarterback, and don't go out and try to trade for no otherbody's trash. Get your own quarterback. Develop that quarterback. Especially if you're gonna keep Scott Turner, because a mobile quarterback doesn't work in this Scott Turner offense. You need a big, strapping quarterback that's gonna stand in the pocket and deliver the football. Taylor Holiday ain't it. He may be a backup, but he ain't it. That's what.
You know, we definitely need somebody with an arm for sure. We need somebody with an arm.
Yeah, if you're gonna run Scott Turner's offense, you've got to have an arm. And Taylor Heineke, he just can't push the ball down there.
Exactly.
People complain about Scott Turner's offense. Well, he don't have the arm strength to get the ball down there. That's why you see him double clutching. These guys are open. He just can't hit them. It's just like that Buffalo game. I watched so many times where Terry McCollum was open for a touchdown down the field, but he couldn't hit him. He took the underneath route.
Yeah.
You know, I know everybody's jumping on Scott Turner, but of all the assistant coaches, that's horrible. He's actually not. I think the offensive coaches, assistant coaches on this team are good, but those defensive assistant coaches are horrible. Including Jack Del Rio, who really we should have never hired, because the guy said when he got hired, he was done with football. So now you just got a grumpy old man walking up and down the field like, what am I doing here? He really doesn't want to coach. It's like they're robbing the franchise, honestly, of money. Guys like him and Fitzpatrick, they're robbing them because of Ron Rivera and his laws. Now, I'm not saying you fire Ron Rivera. I'm not calling for his job. But if I'm Danny Snyder, he and I are going to have a sit down after the season. We're going to talk about your assistant coaches, especially on the defensive side. Changes must be done. Changes must be done. And I think I'm going to take back some of that power I gave you. But that's all I got, Rico.
All right, man. Appreciate that, Merle. Always, man. I always appreciate you pulling up, man, with the facts, man. Definitely big time. Please call back next week again, man. For real.
Oh, yeah. You know I'm going to call. We got to talk about them Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah, man. I wish we could get more time to just talk about just them, too, man. Because, you know, it's nice to talk about some greatness, some winning.
Man, I was watching the game the other day, and I'm seeing that linebacker y'all got, that Anderson kid. Oh, wow.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
a good version. I wanted to see that guy you was talking about in one of your videos, the Pickens kid, but he didn't play Saturday.
Yeah, he's been out with a ACL injury, I believe it is. He may come back by the time we play Florida, because we have a bye week this week. We play Florida after that, I believe. I think that's how it's set up. So, yeah, hopefully. I mean, he's literally arguably our best player on our team. He just hasn't played this season yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that defense is outstanding.
Thank you, man. But yeah,
outstanding.
Appreciate that, Merle, man. Big time. Please, again, call back next week.
I will.
All right, man. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got my boy Joseph next. How you doing over there, Joseph? Anything other than the fantasy league, please? Anything.
I'm good. How are you? So I didn't watch the game, but I was like looking at the screen, and I was just like befuddled. Yeah, let's use that one.
Bro, all of us.
So I'm just ready for next week. Happy that Chase Young paid homage to Sean Taylor with the face mask, and
that was dope.
He also got a sack, so that's dope. And I'm glad that I saw Gabe Taylor at the honoring ceremony. That was cool. And who won up? Yeah, just get ready for the Packers. I already knew that the Chiefs was going to beat the Redskins. I don't care how the score was. I mean, yeah, I was a little excited with 13-10, but it was like, I was shocked, but I was like, but we're gonna find a way to mess it up anyway, because it is Patrick Mahomes. So yeah, my fantasy quarterback never disappointed, even though he kind of did with the 2 interceptions. But hey, on to the next game. We play the Packers. We might have that game in the bag if our secondary could handle Devontae Adams, because that's the only route that they have. Devontae Adams and Randall Cobb, because I forgot they got Randall Cobb back. And he's pretty good when he wants to be. So you just got to be careful of that. The offensive line is not as good as the offensive lines that we've faced in the past. And I think that our front seven got better over the past 2 weeks. So
I agree.
I expect Chase Young to have at least a sack and a half, and Montez Sweat to have at least half a sack. And yeah, let these interceptions roll. And Taylor Heineke is going to ball out next week. You know why? Because he said that his favorite team was the Packers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So, what best to do than to show out against your favorite team?
For sure.
Yeah.
He
So
showed
I
out in
think-
his hometown, and now it's time for him to show out against his favorite team. I like that point. I like that.
So I see 3 touchdowns and maybe 1 interception because he's doing too much. And maybe a pick 6
Okay.
for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers a pick 6. Aaron Rodgers will throw a pick 6. So
I'm feeling that.
that happens. If that happens next week, then I will scream because that was a wild prediction.
It's recorded. It's recorded. We got your credit.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, I think the Cowboys just lost to the Patriots.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't even have it up anymore. Sunday Ticket went down, so I couldn't see it anymore.
They won. All right. So they won. We just gotta win these 2 games so that we can at least have confidence during the bye week, because we're gonna get people healthy. We gotta get people healthy. And week 9. We played the Bucks before the bye week, right?
No, after the bye week. We played them. I think we played them immediately after the bye week.
All right. That was cool. We cool then. All right. But all right, Jack Del Rio. I don't care how good the defense will go, but Jack Del Rio's weakness is Tom Brady. Tom Brady will always dismantle and dissect a Jack Del Rio defense. So that game is going to be a game to watch. And Chase Young has to redeem himself because he did kind of say, "I'm coming for you, Tom. I'm coming for you, Tom." And then
Never
in the
came
playoffs,
for
we
him.
ain't see.
Never came for him. Never came for him.
The only person who came for him was Payne. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Payne had it. Payne is different in the playoffs.
For sure.
Yeah, I didn't watch the game, so that's all I gotta say. So.
All right, man. Hey, I'm not mad at you, but man, appreciate you calling in, Joseph, as always, man. And we gotta check in on this fantasy. It looks like you might win, but who knows what might happen at the end. But yeah, man, appreciate that, Joseph.
It's not might win. I will win.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
I feel that. I'm about to peep. I haven't seen it in a minute. I'm about to see. But all right, man. Appreciate you calling in, Joseph.
Yeah, all right. Take care, bro.
All right, man. Take care. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have Christian Miller next. Mr. Voice Deeper Than You Expect. What's good?
What's up, bro? First, man, I just want to say shout out to my boy Cole Holcomb, bro. He was the only one out there playing with some heart, bro. At least he was trying, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But you know, I just gotta say, let's start off with the list of people who gotta go. Scott Turner, bro, you gotta go, bro. You seen the screenplays wasn't working. You continue to do it, bro. Landon Collins, you definitely gotta go, bro. It's hilarious that he even thought one time that he should be able to get to wear the 21 jersey, bro. That's just disappointing. Then it's Sean Taylor retirement day. You don't even do anything, bro. You hurt the team more than you help it. Who else? And that's pretty much. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, William Jackson, bro, you had a bad day. That was pretty bad. I don't even know William Jackson, bro. I can't even keep defending you, bro. Taylor Heineke, you my boy, but I can't keep defending you either, bro. Like, bro, I don't know, bro. His arm is really killing me, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I think my grandpa might have a stronger arm than him, bro. And like, oh my God, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm ready to just tank it out, bro. Hopefully we can get Malik Willis. You know, it actually sucks that, like, it sucks that you can't be good and get a good quarterback, like, here, to be honest, bro.
Oh, yeah,
like,
it's hard to get one in free agency. It's hard to get one that just want to come here. We got to draft them.
Yeah, so, basically, it's like, I'm saying, like, it's, I wish there was a way that we could be good and get Malik Willis type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough, bro.
It's over with for that. Well, then again, I mean, he's had a bad couple of games. He may go later in the draft, but I think the wrong side is that I don't think we're going to win a lot of games. If we keep playing like this, I keep saying, if we fix what we need to fix, we can end up winning a lot of these games in the schedule, but the way they're playing right now, it just doesn't look like it. But I mean, the talent's there.
Yeah, and we gotta finish a lot of these games, man. We starting to turn into the Falcons out there, man. We had this game, man. We had last game as well. We had last game, this game, and in my opinion, we had the Chargers game as well. So, like, we have to finish a lot of those games. We out here looking like the Falcons, man. I don't know, bro. We got one off the Falcons, but after that, man, it's been looking real rough out here with closing games out, man. I don't know if that's got something to do with the coaching staff or nothing, but I am getting pretty heated with Ron Rivera. I don't know what it is. I just think I low-key just want to get like a younger, more offensive-minded coach, because
Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan's had them all too. That's the sad part.
Exactly, man. But in my opinion, bro, I think the defense actually did well. I think the defense did good today, but it's just the offense didn't capitalize when we were getting the turnovers. And then when Tyreek Hill came back, it went all downhill from there. So
yeah.
And let's just talk about the fact how many times Travis Kelce's arm was hurt and he just still playing and he still was doing this up. It's really crazy, bro.
It was scaring me because I got him in fantasy leagues. I wanted him to just chill out.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Basically, man, just, I don't know, bro. Hopefully we can get Corral or Willis, bro, because at this point, man, I don't know, man. It's really getting real dark out here, man. Real dark. And then the Cowboys just got a flukish win. They should have lost, but, man. Yep, that's pretty much it, bro. Thanks for having me on, Rico.
Man, appreciate that, Christian, as always, man. Voice deeper than you expect. Because how old are you?
I'm 15.
Yeah, nah, man. Your voice sound more grown than mine, man. But yeah, man, appreciate you calling in, man. I hope you call in next week too, bro.
All right, bye. Peace.
All right, man. Man, just gonna lie on stream and say he 15 like that. That's crazy. Live right in front of all the good people. All right, next caller, we got my boy Eric Hill. What's good, man?
What's good, man? Thanks for finally having me on, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's just a lot of people, man. It's still a line.
I know, man. It is what it is, man. Thanks for giving us your time.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start it off, man. And if you cheat on your girl, if you need, like, a mattress cover, anything, Landon Collins not the guy for you, man. He need to go. Landon Collins got to go. He can't play here no more. Like, Landon Collins is terrible, man. And it's like we in the right formation. We'll have the right corners. We'll have the right personnel, and then we just, like, we don't use them, bro. Like, we'll get a man corner like William Jackson. We play this soft zone. Like, why? That makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. Man, I'm disgusted. But the thing that really ticks me off is like we have no situation awareness, bro. Like you'll see a 3rd and I think 5 in deep on the opposition side, like close to the red zone, and this man will literally throw it under the sticks, not at the sticks. He'll throw it like he'll throw it like 3 yards, and we need the first down to John Bates, and John Bates can't even make a play on the ball. It's terrible. But I get he's a rookie. I mean, Taylor Heineke essentially is playing like a rookie because his number of starts. And John Bates is kind of implemented into the offense like as it seemed fit because he hasn't had a lot of reps because there were 2 guys ahead of him. So, but it's still bad, man. Like we gotta know what we're doing out there. Like we gotta know we gotta protect the ball. They don't do anything that they're supposed to do when they need to do it. And Cole Holcomb is a dog. I don't know what other buddy was talking about earlier. That dude plays with heart, man. He's probably the best linebacker I've seen, not skill-wise on our team, but, like, who goes out there every day and actually wants it, man. Like, it's been a long time since we had a linebacker that just has that mentality of, like, yeah, I understand I played in North Carolina and people sleep on me, but, like, yo, I'm coming out here to lay this wood down every day, bro. And, like, it's been a while since we had that. But people tell me all the time is, like, the biggest problem with this franchise is, like, we don't have stars, and I mean I disagree with that. I mean we got 17, right? And you could say Brandon Sheriff, he was all pro, but like we do need. I don't think we are as talented as we think we are, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I mean that's obvious, but we got a lot of young guys, and we got a lot of guys that play different roles other places. But man, this is really bad. Like, would you say we have any stars, other than the obvious,
I mean, you supposedly the defensive line, but it just hasn't looked like it. I mean, 5 straight first round picks, and it ain't working.
I mean, they were disruptive today. I mean, Chase got off. I mean, they was giving it to him. I mean, they are a game plan for him. I mean, that's no excuse. I mean, you see the best like Khalil Mack and Aaron Donald. They get it done when it needs to be done. There's no excuses. But I mean, it's just little nuances, man. They have bad body language too. Like they get beat on plays. Like if you take it back to the Chargers game where Gibby fumbles in the red zone. Well, he fumbles on our side of the ball. And he's got his head down. He just never was the same. It's like we don't get a pass interference call on Terry. Like everybody's like head down. We're never the same. It's like we don't have that.
Everybody just over.
Yeah. It's over with, yeah. Like it's the end of the world. Like we don't have like another, quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters. They just look at it like, oh, it's the end of the world. Like that's what it is. They can't get off the field. They just, they all clap their hands, look around like Josh Norman's ghost is out there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's bad, man. It's real bad, man. It's pathetic, man. I do think Taylor Heineke played well enough. I mean, I think the problem is with Taylor Heineke is now they're trying to rein him back a little too much. Like they don't want him to improvise because you see that he has opportunities where he can scramble, but he'll hold it a little longer, then look for his check down like J.D. McKissick, and then lead him into a defender to get cracked. It's like cool. I mean, I understand it works a lot of the time. Like J.D. McKissick was getting the ball moving, but it's like, all right, we can't have these guys going out to the flats and not have their head on the swivel and they're gonna get cracked. And it almost happened today. He got away with one, but
hospital balls.
I mean, but yeah, for real, prayers, man. It's terrible, man. I really do think we should get out the zone like tomorrow. Like we gotta run the ball better. Gibby, like I know he's hurt, but they're gonna have to tape a ball to his arm. Like they see him with a drink around the facility, they just gotta knock it out of his hand. Anything he got in his hand, you just gotta knock it out. He got his phone, you gotta try to knock his phone out of his hand. It is what it is. Like the protection has gotta get better. Like he's gotta protect the ball. You're not gonna win. How do you win the turnover battle for 75% of the game and lose the game consistently? This keeps happening. Like it's like the teams will spot us opportunities and like, nah, we'll go ahead and take this game back. They don't want it. We don't care where they're playing, home, road. They don't want it. They're not good enough. They don't want it, bro. They literally give away donations. We might be UNICEF, bro. Like that's how bad we look. Bro, Meals on Wheels, they eating off us. But yo, I see my time's up. I appreciate you for having me on, man. I'm trying to get back in there, and don't act like I ain't winning them other fantasy league, because I was winning.
Wait, which one? Am I playing you one on?
No, I played you last week, I think. You're Harper, right?
Yes,
Lyriq
sir.
Harper?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think I beat you last week, and I had a bum quarterback.
Hey, chill out. Chill out. Chill out.
I was undefeated in that league. I think I'm still undefeated almost. Nobody cares though, because that league's trash.
We gotta keep that a secret, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put me out there like that. I'm trying my hardest. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put some things together.
Man. You looking like Bruce Allen Jr. out there, man. But yeah,
bad,
I appreciate you.
It's dark.
All right, big dog.
All right, man. Appreciate that, Eric. Definitely please call in next week. That was a classic, man, for sure. Appreciate that. What was I was about to say? Oh, yeah. Forgot. Like 3 callers ago, somebody donated, and I wanted to say thanks, but then I was super, again, my undivided attention is on the person talking in the phone. So, like, I'll forget. Like, by the time I'm, like, thinking about and replying and stuff, I forget. So, man, shouts out to my boy, RM Childs, for the donation, man, earlier at 7:51 p.m., man. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry I'm at 7.
Rudy. That's right. Man, I ain't making no noise. That's me, RM Child, 30. So now you know when you see that, that's me. Yeah. Man, we could just get into the psyche of the team. Now, this was what funny to me. Now, Ron Rivera set up there like last year, well, yeah, we going for the division now, so we gonna push Dwayne Haskins to the side and all this old stuff. But you don't want to find another kicker who every time he misses a kick turn the whole momentum of the game around. Every time this dude misses a kick, man, the whole momentum of the game turn around.
Boy.
Now, am I being crazy or does that seem like it's true?
Oh no, it's definitely like the spirit of the team is like, oh, here we go again, and it just feel like we lost even when we're not losing yet.
You heard me? So man, but then you get rid of Haskins last year for last. This dude constantly losing us games, man, because he can't kick a 42-yard field goal. Come on, man, the psyche of the team is just so fragile right now. So anytime something like that happen, man, we totally go the whole opposite way of what the game was going. And what like Heineke, like, man, it's a wrap on that, man. I'm done with that dude. Like, where's Kyle Allen? Please tell me, because those Kyle Allen got a bigger arm. I ain't even see the game because I was at this little fair with my son, and every time I see my phone and I'm looking at the little Washington Redskins little app, man, I seen one touchdown from T.S. Jones, and after that it was just all chaos after that. After he missed that kick, after old boy missed that kick. What you think, man? I just want to know, like what? Because I don't even think it's the players. It's the coaching staff. Like, what is it like? What is the thing like that we can't never get this thing together? And I've been a fan of this team, man, over down there 40 years. 40 years I've been a fan of this team, man. And ever since this dude, the owner, snide about this team, man, it just ain't been right. I don't know if he did something lately to get the team or whatever, but it's some type of jacked up order around it where we just can't get it right. So what is it? Like, I don't think, man, to me, it's something. It's more than coaching staff. It's more than players. It's like, man, if we can't get from up under this dude, dog, we will never be successful, man. Because for one, I think he easy to get hustled. Because Ron, man, you ain't gonna tell me, man, that you would rather that you want to hire Ron Rivera. He got fired for losing. How do you hire a coach who got fired for losing? Please tell me.
And then the fact that the
have
Carolina
those?
Panthers look as good as they look already with them gone. Like, it's crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like it just the whole coaching staff to me, man, is like with Dan Snyder, it's like if I can hustle you in the interview, I can get me a job. Like I believe that Rivera knew how to play to his ego, and he got the job. Just look at even with Haskins, all this type of stuff, man. If you can get this dude in the interview, you would get a job, get money, anything. He's a sucker. This dude a sucker, man. Daniel Snyder is a sucker, and he got sucker. Our team, and another thing that as far as our psyche goes with this team, we not good with characters on this team. When we good, we have like a team-based nickname. But all this whole predator for Chase Young and all this whole shit, we not good with that. Remember when Clinton Portis, man, Clinton Portis used to wear the little silly little glasses and all that shit.
Yeah, Southeast Jerome.
Like when we got characters on the team, we not successful, dog. We need to have units, man. All these little it's like we don't do good when we have stars on the team. We just need units. But that's all I gotta say though, man. Cause man, this shit ridiculous, man. I'm so fed up with this whole damn, especially this motherfucker Dan Snyder. Dude, man, man, sell the team, man. Dude, please sell the team. I know you got pride and all that shit, but you gonna have more problems owning this team than you do if you let it go. You'll be a hero if you let it go. People will honor you for this. Like your name will go in the ring. Your name will go in the ring of honor, man, if you just let the thing go, man. Because your whole whatever it is that you are, man, that shit just speaks all down into the thing, dog. And we not gonna get rid of that shit till Daniel Snyder sells this team, because we not gonna be able to player this out. We're not gonna be able to coach and staff this out, man. It's all Snyder, man. Until he sells this team, dog, we gonna keep going through the same shit over and over again. The last 25 years, however long he owned this thing, dog, that's how it's been. True. All right, then, Rico, man, you be easy, man. Thanks for the platform, man.
Appreciate that, Orange Child.
Good job, man.
Where are you from?
Yeah. St. Louis.
Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, I was about to say, you definitely don't sound like everybody else to call in here with the DMV accent. I definitely could tell you was somewhere over here. Somewhere down here, somewhere.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, man. I became a fan because they used to beat the Cardinals' ass when the Cardinals was in St. Louis. That's how I became a fan.
Oh, yeah, the boy. But that's a bad look now. Them Cardinals undefeated. It's a bad investment.
Man. All right, then, David, man. You be easy, man.
All right, man. Appreciate that, Rudy. Appreciate that.
No doubt.
For sure. Please call back next week. For sure.
All right. No doubt.
Yes, sir. Let me bring on. See, now, and I recognize this number, but it didn't transfer. So it's like I kind of think, like if I did process of elimination, I'd probably figure out whose number this is. But I'm just going to go ahead and ask. 443, who is this?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Who's this?
Robin Nero. I was one of the callers from last week from the Saints game.
Yep. That it didn't save. I was like, I recognize that number, man. What's good?
I mean, going into this game, I was thinking to myself, Mahomes is going to drop 60 points. I will say, the first half of the game, I was low-key surprised on how close the game was. Yeah. We were winning at halftime because our defense was. Now, I mean, one of the picks was very lucky, obviously, but Mahomes looked very sloppy. Tyreek Hill in the first half didn't really do a lot. Our defense actually looked good, but in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, we literally looked like we just stopped caring. I swear to God, dude. And you know what's crazy? The craziest thing, we lost by 21 while retiring Sean Taylor's number. I can't believe this.
21 unanswered points too.
That's actually insane. I actually cannot believe. Oh my god. That
Yeah,
actually
we gave them
keeps
21 unanswered points after halftime. 13 to
Oh
10,
my
and they went on this
god,
they
dude.
gave us 21 straight. So the Chiefs honored them better than we did.
Come on, bro. But what was I gonna say? I mean, also, are we just gonna completely ignore the fact that Travis Kelce got hurt like 5 times and still played? I swear to God, that guy is not a human.
Somebody brought it up earlier, and bro, bad.
Yeah, that guy is not a human. But I'm not blaming all this game on Heineke because, oh my God, Scott Turner's play calling terrible today, garbage,
Terrible.
so bad. Did you know that we did not go for it on 4th down, not once, against the worst passing defense in the NFL? Excuse me? Go for it. Why are you not risking it? That's soft.
I was mad. When I saw Dustin Hopkins come out there, I was already mad before he missed the kick. And then when he missed the kick, it just validated all of my emotions. I was like, man, all right, bro.
Look. We can say everything we want about Dustin Hopkins. He's not the best kicker in the world, obviously, but we cannot blame that game on Hopkins. We just did not score.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
We scored 1 touchdown.
Off of 3 turnovers, 1 touchdown.
And that's the thing that doesn't make any sense. I said last week that our offense was better than our defense. Now I don't know which is better as which. I don't know what we are.
Nobody does.
I don't know what we are anymore. Because they have like arguably the worst. Their defense might be worse than ours, and we scored 13 points. And yet in the first half, more specific, our defense got like 2 or 3 picks. I'm confused. I just don't. I just can't.
If you can explain it, let me know. Let me know what's going on.
Man, I mean, to be fair, even though we went to the playoffs last year, we still was 7-9. And God, I mean, seasons like this is just draining me, man. It's not even the worst part about this week. Like, it's just been a bad week for Washington. Not even just the game. This is just everything in general. It's just been a bad week. God, considering with the whole rush of the whole retirement number and the whole email stuff with the whole harassment. It's just can we just have this end at some point, please? Because I swear to God, we're not even known for football anymore. We're known for drama. That's all we are.
Oh yeah, for sure. Around especially to the people on ESPN and Fox and everything. Yeah, we're more drama than product on field for sure.
Jesus, I don't even know if I'm allowed to cuss on this, but God, and they wonder why our fans' attendance has been so low recently. Because we're tired. We're exhausted. You gotta realize, some people are just not gonna support this stuff anymore. Look at the Ravens, another Maryland team. They have great ownership. They have a franchise quarterback. They have a good defense. They have star players. I mean, they have a good fan base. They could maybe win the division, that or Cleveland, but they're one of the best. I would say definitely a top 12 or top 10 team in the league. And the other team is just we're struggling. We're dying here. We're dying over here, bro.
Bruh, super.
It's terrible.
Struggling.
This is terrible.
Yeah, bro.
This is terrible.
Embarrassing.
It's bad. And it was weird because, when we were in the fourth quarter, when they were scoring on 21 points, I was thinking to myself, I swear the game was close at one point. But, God, it's it is. I saw a tweet, and this took the words right out of my mouth. It is almost impossible for us to have a good offense, defense, or special teams play all good at the same game. It's impossible.
It's literally one of the other.
Never seen it.
It's literally one of the other.
It's some part of the team has to play bad. Someone has to play bad.
Even just special teams alone. Tress Way is great, and DeAndre Carter's great. Dustin Hopkins misses a kick. It's never everything together.
I mean, I like William Jackson, but he got cooked. he got cooked heavy. Like, I'm trying to think of like what to say here, because the thing is, people are saying, "Oh, we should fire Ron Rivera." Let's be honest with ourselves. Now, I could be wrong. I don't know everything, but is firing Ron Rivera really going to do that much? Like, what is that really going to solve?
I mean,
is that really going to make
I also
things?
think that brings up the problem: who would want to coach here? I mean, granted, there's a lot of people that want to be head coaches, but how many great head coaches would be like, you know what? I want to go head coach that drama-filled team under Dan Snyder.
Look, an organization that is under fire by having a million emails and, sexual harassment and abuse claims. And I want to work there. I want to be right. I want to work in front of Dan Snyder. I want to give him a hug. I want to work and coach this team that is bad. God damn it, bro. Oh, we can't keep doing this, bro. Like, it's like, obviously, like last week I was so optimistic, and a part of me still is, but Jesus Lord, like, it's not going to get any easier for us. Because here, I'll tell you right now, we are not beating Green Bay. Let's stop trying to be optimistic. We're not beating them. We're not beating them. If we can't beat Jameis Winston or the Chiefs that have been really off this year, we're not beating the Packers. Let's just get that out of the way. We can. See, a part of me wants to believe that we can win like the last 5 or 6 of our last 8 games, because anything is possible. But dude, the way we are playing right now, we are in trouble. And what are we gonna do? Fire another coach, bring another coach in, do the same thing all over again. We can't keep doing this anymore. This is why, I already said this, why our fan attendance is so low, because we're tired of the bull crap.
Literally. But man, Robin, I appreciate you calling in, man. We well over the 5 minutes, but I mean, you were bringing up so many good points. I ain't want to cut my man off like that.
Oh yeah, my bad. Before I leave, real quick, I just want to say, I hope Jackson Mahomes gets a million wedgies.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. I don't know who. First of all, the idea to even go on the 21 is blocked off. They went on it, then he did the stupid TikTok dance. Who let him do it?
Bro,
I don't know what that was.
I hope this guy gets a wedgie. I hope he gets a wet willy. I hope he. Oh man, I hope a lot of things.
Bruh, I feel you. I just don't even know how somebody even let that. First of all, their intent to do it, but who? It's security. Where was security? Where was anybody that was near it that should have stopped it? I don't understand. I wouldn't have let it happen. But
I mean, we couldn't cover Jackson Mahomes like we couldn't cover Travis Kelce.
We couldn't cover any Mahomes. We couldn't stop any Mahomes from doing whatever they wanted to do today.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I appreciate that, Robin, man. Definitely call in next week if you can, for sure.
All right, man, I will. Peace.
All right, man, appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next up, we have 773 number. Who's this?
Hey, what's up, Rico? This is Johnny, man. I'm calling from Chicago, Illinois, brother.
Man, what's good, man? Is it cold out there already? Because it's starting to get cold down here, so I know y'all going through it.
You know what? No. Today was 72 degrees, man. So it's been pretty cool up here since October started. So it's getting there. November, that's when it's going to hit us, bro.
All right, and what part of Chicago?
I stay on the south side of Chicago, Rico. South side of Chicago.
Boy, man. Hey, man. Good luck to you, man. What's good? How you feeling over there?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man. I know I only got 5 minutes. I ain't going to take up too much of your time. Listen, I'm 44 years old. I've been a Redskins fan since I was 5 years old. The last 20 years of this owner has been pathetic. Rico, I mean, coaches after coaches after coaches, it's not working. I wasn't a fan of Ron Rivera coming here. He had a losing record at Carolina. Why you think he got fired there? So I don't know what was the reason him coming here for. I would rather for Dan Snyder to go look for a younger offensive-minded coach to come here. We had Kevin O'Connell. They let him walk out the building again. We had Kyle Shanahan. They let him walk out the building. We had Matt LaFleur. They let him walk out the building. We had Sean McVay. They let him walk out the building. I mean, this franchise, man. I mean, it really hurts my feeling, Rico, that I've been a fan for this long, and I stay in Chicago, and the Bears stink. And I'm not a Bears fan. They stink. They totally stink. They totally stink, man. And I'm so glad everybody said we should have drafted Justin Fields. No, we shouldn't. He's not ready. He's not ready at all. Clearly, you can see that. He's horrible, man.
He is struggling.
But anyway, enough of the Bears. But Jack Del Rio, I didn't like the hire for that defensive coordinator. He was retired for 3-4 years. Why you think he was retired, Rico? Didn't nobody want him. I would rather for them to get Steve. I would rather for them to get Steve Wilkes. What happened to Steve Wilkes? I thought he was supposed to be the defensive coordinator. But then when they said Jack Del Rio, I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was supposed to have been Steve Wilkes, because remember, Steve Wilkes worked with Ron Rivera for a couple of years in Carolina. So that's who I'm thinking was gonna come. And when we got Jack Del Rio last year, people could say what they want to say. This defense wasn't really that good last year, Rico. We didn't play against no top-tier quarterbacks last year. Think about it. We played Dallas twice. We played the Eagles. We played the Giants. Come on, man. But the quarterbacks we did play.
Ben
DiNucci, Rico. Come on. But then the quarterbacks we did play, Kyler Murray lit us up. Matthew Stafford lit us up. Tom Brady lit us up for 500 yards in that playoff game. And I knew right then and there, going into this season, this defense ain't ready, man. This is still a rebuilding process. Everybody is upset about how the defense playing. Y'all should have known, Rico. This defense wasn't ready when they went up against Tampa Bay in that playoff game. You can see it, man. And everybody down on Chase Young. I'm sticking with Chase Young. I'm sticking with him, man. He's still learning. He's 22 years old. People need to stop coming down on him. He's not a bust, bro. Everybody's saying he's not a bust. Now, would have took Justin Herbert? If I would have known Justin Herbert right now, yeah, I would have took him right now. But people knew Justin Herbert wasn't no top 5 pick when he was at Oregon. Wasn't nobody talking about Justin Herbert. You know that, Rico.
Yeah, a lot of guys
Be honest
missed
with
out on. And
yourself.
I think mostly everybody. I even think the Chargers didn't necessarily believe in him. They were just like, we got to take a quarterback, and we don't want to deal with Hurt
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think they just got kind of lucky.
Exactly. They got kind of lucky. When he was okay at Oregon, but he wasn't talked about like Tua and Joe Burrow and Trey Lance. He wasn't talked about like them. So people need to stop talking about we should have took Justin Herbert. If Justin Herbert would have came to Washington, if he would have stunk it up, then y'all say y'all should have took Chase Young. Come on, man. This fan base is really crazy to me, man. Like I said, 44 years. I've been a fan for since I was 5 years old. And it's getting to a point. Bruce Allen messed this organization up for 10 years when he been here. He effed this organization up. The signing of Landon Collins, and he gonna have the fucking, excuse me, Rico, he gonna have the nerve to say he wanna wear, he gonna have the nerve, Rico, to say he wanna wear Sean Taylor jersey. That broke my heart when he said that. You're not in the same category as he is. And I watched Sean Taylor when he first came in 2004. Look, I hate what happened to him, because if you think when that happened to him, Rico, he would have been a Hall of Famer. You know it, and I know it.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Easily. That people were scared to run. Terrell Owens even said, I was scared to catch the damn ball because I didn't know where he was at. So, we gotta get Landon Collins out of here. And one thing I don't like Ron Rivera. I know you trying to change the culture, but Rico, I'm going to always say this, and I'm going to let you go because I'm not going to hold you up. They should have kept Reuben Foster. They should have gave him a chance. I really like the Reuben Foster. I know what he did in the past. They didn't want that here, but you should have gave him a chance, man. They just flat out didn't believe in him. They just felt he's still out there. You won't even give him a tryout, man. That's the part that get me. You released Dwayne Haskins, but Dustin Hopkins, this dude missed a field goal every week. He's never going to go 5 for 5 in field goals. When he missed that 43-yarder, Rico, that took the air out the stadium. I knew it was over with.
It for sure did.
It was over with. But how you go from 3rd and 2? You gonna throw the ball a screen pass to Humphries and he lost 3 yards. What type of play calling is that, bro? Just run the ball. But that was the play of the game. All the momentum was over with after that, Rico. It was over with.
Yeah.
I knew it. I said, if he missed this field goal, they gonna lose, Rico. I knew he was gonna miss it. I told my girl, I said, he finna miss this damn field goal. And he didn't, it wasn't even close. It was 43 yards. It wasn't even close. I was just like, man, hey, Rico, I'm going to go and let you go, man. I'm going to call back next week. Nice talking to you, man. I love your page, baby.
Man,
all right, man. Nice talking
Classic.
to you.
Man,
okay.
That.
Right on, Rico.
Take care.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's funny. Nah, like I said this in my review video. I'm like, bro, we pretty much a college team with our kicker. If we're on the opponent's side of the field and we're not within the red zone, we might need to start going for it on 4th down off rip. Because I'm not trusting us on the 30-yard line to Dustin Hopkins to make the kick. You just can't at this point. You literally just can't. But let me bring on 703. Who's this?
Hey, Rico, it's Preston, man. We talked back in week 3.
Oh, yeah, bet. I got you, Save. I remember the name, Preston. What's good?
Man, I told you my story a while ago. I'm a 3rd-generation Redskin fan. My daughter's Generation 4. I've been with this team since the Super Bowl day when we played Miami, the undefeated Miami Dolphins in that game. And, I said back in week 2 and week 3, I said, we'll know what kind of team we have by week 6. Well, week 6 is come and gone for this team. My greatest aspirations of where we would be haven't been met, and I see us as a team that, like a sailing ship, our sails are unfurled and we're without a rudder, man. We're like spinning in circles. They don't make adjustments. They seem to have a decent game plan when they start out in some of these games, and they hang with you for a couple quarters, and then they give up. And part of that's motivation. Coaches motivate these guys, but these guys also have to play. And, trusting Landon Collins, who is not a player that you brought up in your system, that was your player, who played for a rival team in the division, his heart is not here in D.C. It never has been. It was with the money that he got with that salary. So Landon Collins is not our guy. We're flushing him. We would have had to pay his bonus and so on and so forth. Well, after this year, we can get rid of him and have a smaller salary cap hit. But
yeah,
I think the investment in Landon Collins was a foolish thing. I put that one on Bruce Allen. That was on coach. So that was on a pass regime. That was a dumb decision.
For sure. For sure.
I don't, unless we tank, which I think would be a bad idea. I think we should play to the best of our ability and win as many games as we can. But if we are this bad and we are, coach is done at the end of the season, if it goes its way for the rest of the year, we'll get a high draft pick and we'll be starting over
without
again.
Tanking. Without tanking on purpose, like trying to win. If we're this bad, we gonna end up with that draft pick anyway.
Yeah, and I have the greatest respect for Coach Rivera as a man and as a human being, and I even have respect for him as a coach, because if you can take a wildcat like his quarterback in Carolina, Cam Newton, and turn him into a decent NFL quarterback and actually win games and go to a Super Bowl with this cat, you ain't half bad, okay? Not many people can do what he did with that team. I don't care what you may say about, well, he had Cam. Cam was all world. Cam was this. It was all about Cam. No, it takes a team to win around a player. They haven't drafted a quarterback, a franchise quarterback on this team. They thought they had him a couple years ago. That didn't pan out for them. He's playing in Pittsburgh, and he's not all that good. And I don't even think he's going to have a great pro career. But they're going to have to get a quarterback. I don't know what will be available in free agency. I think the football team will have cap room, and they will have some funds to throw around. But my question to you is, who would come here in free agency that's a top flight quarterback that has some tread left on the tires that we can count on to take us to the playoffs for a few years. And I'm not talking about 1 or 2. I'm talking about 5 years. Who's going to come to us in free agency that's got you tread on the tires, that's going to be good for the next 5 years and compete and help us win division titles and get us to the playoffs and the Super Bowls? I don't see that guy coming. No one in his prime is coming here unless something happened off a fluke. I think Watson in Houston is a dumb idea because of all his baggage. We already have a media firestorm going on with our team, so we don't need any more negativity. And all of us fans, no matter how much we loathe Dan Snyder, and I'll put it this way: as much as we loathe Dan Snyder personally, he does love his football team. He is a football team fan. He's just not a good person. Because look at the people that he's hired in his front office roles and the people that he's brought in. Only when he was caught dead to rights did he bring in decent people, decent football people to run the team.
Yep.
Meanwhile, he brought in his buddies, he brought in his friends, he brought in Bruce Allen. I mean, all these guys are crooked and corrupt. I mean, they gravitate to the money. Okay. They honestly need an honest broker to run their football operation. I hope the team that they have in place with Mayhew and Arnie and Coach are the right people. I don't want us to jettison what we got because, there are some good off-the-field things that we are doing. Mm-hmm. But we got to win. That has to translate to on the field. Yeah, we went 7-9 last year. Some people call it a fluke because Dallas was weak. I don't give a damn about that. We can talk all we want about last year. We still had a losing record. They weren't expecting us to go to the playoffs last year. No one was, including many of us who love our football team. Mm-hmm. So it's a rebuilding process. You gotta have a franchise quarterback by hook or by crook. They got to get a franchise quarterback, Rico. It's not like this thing is going to be cured overnight. I'm not losing hope, but I haven't been participating in the last couple of weeks because I've been despondent. I missed half the daggone. I'm serious. I missed half the daggone game because I figured by turning on, I'd hex the team. They'd start losing. Lo and behold, I get home, turn on the TV, and they turn the football over. I mean, what am I going to do?
That's how we all feel, bro. Like when we score a touchdown and I happen to have my hands like this, I don't undo them until something bad happens. I'm same way, bro. Fully understand.
I mean,
gotta be.
What am I gonna have to wear? What am I gonna do? Wear a beard for the rest of the year until we get to the playoffs, or
make your TV not recognize you?
Put my eyebrows on. I mean, dude, whatever we gotta do, I want to win. I love my team, but that boys, you gotta play. It's more than first half or second half. I mean, we 2 games we won. We come back in the second half. Okay. It's not like the Gibbs days where we make halftime adjustments. We come out and win ball games. We have to play according to what that defense is giving us. And you know what? If Taylor Heineke has limited throwing ability, use him to his advantage. Get him outside. Get him running. Get him doing whatever he does. Play to his strengths. Quit trying to make the offense fit him. Try and make your offense fit him. Let him make your offense what it needs to be because you have to play to his strengths.
I agree.
This team was meant for a different quarterback. It was not meant for Taylor Heineke. Coach has got to go into the drawing room and say, you know what? I got a guy who's got a halfway decent leg strength. Let's get him out in the on rollouts. Let's get him throwing the ball. Let's get a little more motion in there. Whatever you got to do, open his offense up so we can win some ball games. Because this daggone slow burn, torture rack, drip stuff is killing me. It's killing me. Our defense is getting killed. Our defense is getting killed because they spend too many minutes on the daggone ball field.
Yep.
We got to run the football. We got to do play action. We got to get some running action going from the quarterback. whatever we got to do. I don't care. I don't care if we got to take it, make it one receiver and 10 offensive linemen. I don't care. Okay. we got to play like with reckless abandon, because normal offense is not working for us right now, because they've seen what they've seen in 6 weeks of films and the playoff games last year. They know Taylor Heineke's game. They know how to scheme against them now. So that's what you got to do. You got to let all the rabbits hang out, and you got to take your chances. Because all you guys sitting in the front office thinking that this thing is going to be okay and right itself is not going to happen.
Oh yeah, no.
Y'all going to be looking for jobs. And as much as I want Ron and his boys to have some stability and for us to be together for a few years, Dan Snyder ain't going to wait. He's impatient. He wants to win yesterday so he can make some more money on selling merchandise. So do whatever you do. Take the genie out the bottle. Let's play some ball, because it's not going to happen by playing conservative. You got to be wild dogs. If you got to go wildcat on first down in your first play next week to get a touchdown, then do it.
I agree, bro. Anything but what we've been doing. Anything.
Rico, I appreciate it. I ain't gonna take any more time. I gotta love your show. I'm glad I'm a supporter, and man, keep doing what you do. You keep my spirits up when I'm feeling like this.
All right, man. Thank you, my boy Preston, man. I appreciate that. That was a really passionate, beautifully organized comment. Definitely call in next week.
I'll try to do that, bro.
All right, man. Thank you, bro. Big time. But yeah, man, I'm really appreciative of everybody that called in today. This was a great show. Everybody brought great points, brought passion. I was planning on stopping the show like 7:38, but it was just so much funny and so much just facts, so many passionate opinions. I just had to keep it. I wasn't about to stop the momentum, so I'm about to get to work on everything right now. But man, I appreciate everybody that called in. I appreciate everybody that donated during the game live stream, post game live stream right now. As always, man, I already put out my game review, 30-minute review, going position by position group, and coaches, breaking down what went wrong, what went right, because there were some things that went right in this game. So you got to talk about some of the positives too. So I give a full in-depth breakdown immediately after the game, and then after I come out with my game review, we had the post-game live stream like here, where you can call in and voice your opinion. All you gotta do is call in that number with the access code and everything. And yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely we're gonna do this again every week. Next week is against the Packers, so be ready to pull up for the during the game live stream against the Packers, and make sure you pull back up for the post-game live stream after we beat the Packers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and manifest that, because bro, it's looking dark right now. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, I appreciate all of this. I appreciate all of the support, man. Shouts out to all of y'all. Again, great calls. Since I give my undivided attention to the callers while they're calling, I haven't really seen the chat much, but I'll notice things here and there, and it's usually something funny. So again, I appreciate y'all in the chat as well. And I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow with some videos, man. I wish the All 22 came out sooner. Like last year, the All 22 would come out the next day. Now they say you gotta wait like 36 hours at least till afterwards. All 22 doesn't come out till like Wednesday and Thursday, and by then I'm already doing all of my film work on the next team. Like by then I'll already be looking at Packers stuff and what we can attack, because I'm working on my game preview and all of that type of stuff. So I literally watch film on the other team that we're about to play, like, you know, like I play for the Burgundy and Gold. I don't just make up what I'm saying in my game previews and all of that. So also tune in for that too. I do a game preview every week, and I update y'all on all of the injuries throughout the week and any major news that happens. So you definitely like the stream on the way out. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow with some videos, man.